Hello, 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 hello. Wherever you happen to be on this perplexing planet humans call Earth, I hope you are having a gregarious day, evening, night, wherever you happen to be. Welcome to my 3D channel. As you can see, I'm using Blender. In this case, I'm using version 3.1, but it don't matter. Whatever you're using, you can go all the way back to 2.6. Well, okay, because I'm dealing with a topic dealing with just modeling. So since it's a topic of modeling, it's not exclusive to just Blender. You can be Cinema 4D, 3ds Max, and Maya, on and on and on. Anyone having to do with modeling, you may get some insight from this. Today, I'm going to be modeling the shape of the human head. See, and I said the shape. I'm not going to make the eyes, the nose, the ears, because I just now learned this a couple of days ago. I just now learned how to make that shape of the head, because I had trouble for a while. Just said, can I make that shape? And I'm going to be making it fast. I'm not going to be taking hours like you've seen on many of those YouTube videos. And then the good thing about this, when I make this head, he's going to be on a body. It's not going to be disembodied. It's probably easy to make that head when it comes from just a sphere or a simple cube and on and on and on. But this head is going to be attached to an actual figure. Now, I'm not going to make the figure super dynamic. It's going to be a low poly figure. You know, like an arm, a leg, the body, etc. I ain't got to go far. If I was able to make the whole body, which I'm capable of doing, then I can make the head look presentable. But I'm just going to make a simple head, the head shape. Because I'm making the head shape. If you can't get the head shape down, you can hang up all the rest of it. So, here we go. I'm going to bring in my little diagram of some different heads. You see our head right here. I discovered something incredible, people. At least to start off, we need at least two parallel lines. I need a parallel, or in Linux, in Blender, it's called loop cuts. I need a loop cut here and a loop cut here. And everything above that loop cut is pretty much stable. You can add more loop cuts like right here. Right here, like it's sort of curved, if you will. So you can add more loop cuts, if you will, but you need at least two. For this man, I definitely only need two loop cuts. A loop cut here and a loop cut here, because for the most part, the two sides, his head is like nearly parallel. Like I said, you can add others to give it a little bit more definition. For this guy right here, let me see if I can give him some more. For him right here, at least two loop cuts in the eyes and a loop cut where the mouth is. And the same applies to this figure right here. There's a sketch. I'm going to talk about that sketch in a few minutes. So we got that out the way. At least two loop cuts. I'm going to be talking about this figure on my far right after I erase all this stuff right here. Let me talk about him. Let me zoom in on him. On it. Yes, that's him. And the most incredible part I noticed right here, when you do make your loop cuts, here, and you make another one with a mouth, or I better put it right where that mouth at. Right where the mouth at, your two loop cuts. You start to notice, when I get to that chin, right down there, and also, with enough, you can go back and loop cut and make your chin look better, because I'm just going to keep it a simple. I ain't going to do a lot of loop cuts. But you can even adjust your chin size. You will notice right here, this whole side is basically parallel. This side is, you know what I'm saying, basically parallel when you're going to make a simple mesh. Here is no longer parallel. It caves in like right here. It sort of angles in. You see it even more pronounced over here. I'll come up here, and it's more angled in. And I take it on my own face. It feel like as I come down from my head, I get past that jawbone, it angles in slightly. That was crucial in my development. Okay, so we got that out the way. So we will proceed. Let's see what's next. So we don't need our heads anymore. I can take that off. Then I'm going to bring them out my makeshift body. There's my makeshift body. Let me try this. And on it. I can get rid of this edge loop stuff right here. I'm sorry, this annotate stuff. Alright. The first thing, like I said, and with me, I never saw them use the mirror modifier. For me, they make the whole head. Right eye, left eye. Left nose, right lip, left lip. They make the whole thing. I'm going to let the mirror modifier help me. So let me click my figure. Let me go up here to my object, choose edit. Let me come up here and select X-ray mode. And let me highlight the parts I don't want. Here. Oops, that took too much. Oh my Lord. Okay. I guess I gotta get rid of this by hand. I hit shift. Okay. Alright. Hit the tilde. Put it back in front. Okay. So I'm just gonna hit X to delete that. Now, if you are making a human face or trying to make that's the shape of it, I'm assuming that you no longer are a baby dealing with Blender. You've been here for at least 4 or 6 or almost a year. So I'm not going to tell you how to hit certain keys. I'm just going to say it verbally. Alright, I did that. Alright, first, like I said, I'm going to make my little figure. I'm going to get my arms first. I want to make it a little bit scale on Y. That'll make it a little bit more tighter as a human. Alright, I'm going to take care of the makeshift arms. Put it back to that. Extrude. Scale that in. Extrude again. Scale that in. And that's an arm. Let me go back to object mode. I like to have, I'm going to put my mirror modifier in, and when I do that, I like to have an empty. And I'll show you why I like to have empties for that. Paste my empty right there. Go to, I'm still in object mode. I click back on my mesh. I choose mirror modifier, add modifier, add my mirror. Now it's working perfectly though. But this is why I like to have my empty. Oh, I haven't. Well, anyway, it don't matter which one. I just choose empty. I just now added that one. And it's on X. Let me click on that empty. This is why I like to have my empties. See that? I can move my shape around. I can do all that. If I didn't have an empty, I couldn't do that. Alright, so that's it. So we got the empty. Now let's go back to click on my figure. I'll go back to edit mode again. I want to make my little head. So I click these two right here. 1, 2. Front view. I want to make my neck first. Go up. Oops. Hit E. Okay, why that's acting funny? Why in the world is acting funny now? I'm trying to make something. Oh, let me make sure. Okay, make sure that's selected. 1, 2. Front. Extrude. Okay. That's my little neck. Bring it down. Hit extrude again. And that's my makeshift head. And now, for that jawbone part, well, that should come down. Because I want to make the jawbone right now. I want to make my jawbone. So I click right here, put it in edge select, hit G, grab it up. Let's see, G, grab it on Z. You see, this can be my jawbone. You can give it more definition if you want to. Well, that's gonna make you not. When you are a person of proportional size and weight, you may see it's a separation between a head and that jaw. That's what this little part means. Let's click on that. I can go back to face select, click here, click here, hit E, it's a good height. And now I'm going to say scale X0. Or scale, you have to guess with this, scale Z0. And now it's flat. And I can just hit G, Y, bring it in like that. You see like that? I'll ball it. It don't gotta be perfect. And there we go. It don't have to be perfect. So that's that. Now one more thing. I'm gonna select this because this is crucial right here. Because when I didn't do this before, earlier, I was just grabbing my face and doing it like that. GY. See, I was doing that, but it's crucial that I extrude some of this. I'm gonna hit E, and this is gonna be my chin part. E. Here's my chin. That's a good chin. That's my little chin part. So that's crucial. And it looks like the same that well, it's slightly bigger than this middle part, but hey, it can be a little bit bigger. Then the most important thing, I hit File. I'm gonna hit Save As. I'm gonna call this one Head 2. So it's important to do saving. Head 2. Okay. The next part, like I said, the edge loop part important. I'm hit Control R. Control R. I'm gonna add 2. You might have 2 edge loops. There's my 2 edge loops. I'm gonna try to make this one. You see, I got that little angle in the back. I'm gonna try to flatten it. So I'm gonna click on one edge loop, kicking Shift Alt, go around. I'm gonna say Scale Z0, and that did it. See, there's a lot of trial and error though. Edge loop, select all of this, Shift Alt, hit the S key, Z0, and zap. It's flat. I'll save it again. See, we almost done. Now, as one thing I skipped earlier, I'm hit the tip, but it's a simple part. I'm just gonna make the legs too. Let me make those legs. Face. I selected all. Alright. Front view, make it flat. Scale out. Drag it up. I'm gonna hit E. Extrude. Right there. Scale it in a little bit. See? E. Extrude. And scale it in a little bit. Then I can grab it on the X just to bring it out some more. I should have did that earlier. I should have did it right at this part. G, X, bring it out some. Then I hit E. Okay, still, well, I can still fix that. Go down. Well, that's a believable human pose, so I'll leave it right there. That's it. That we got our human shape. The head look big, but hey, that's the test. That's a trial. Okay, the heads look gigantic. Oh, it don't look. Oh, it's the neck. Now I'm gonna come up here and handle the neck. See, I discovered that's a couple days into day 2. I'm gonna add 2 S do. Control R, right up in that neck part. I add 3. That just gonna I'm gonna put it back in front view. I'm gonna do the Y. I gotta do both sides. You remember I have it on I'm gonna straighten it out. S0. Oops, it just made one. I better take my time with this. Grab this at this top one. Shift Alt. SZ0. Gotta do them one at a time. Sorry about that, people. Shift. Go to the next Shift Alt. Click. SZ0. Come down here. And when I hit S, you know that means scaling. Shift Alt. Scale. I'm hit S for scale. Z for 0. And that Okay, now it's done. Now I can select all of this stuff. Let me put it back in front view. Now I'm gonna scale on a Y a little bit. Scale Y. See, just a little. Flip it around. I can't scale X. Because if I did, you will see, well, I'm going to scale X just to show you what would happen. I can't scale it that way. You see that what's happening? So I have to come over here to my sides and scale. Get this side. Scale. Oh, click this. This. Click this. This. Click this. This. I'm just going to make a simple neck. Grab on the X. See? You can add more definition to it if you want to. I'll give an example. I'm going to get this middle part. Shift. Scale X. Oops. Scale X. And you see, it's looking more like a neck. And I discovered something else, but I'm just going to show you. You see that? Where the neck at, right up in here, it's touching the shoulder blade. I can use something. I'm gonna click it or go all the way around. You can hit Control B to add what is that thing called? Control B. I'm gonna do that. Oh, one more thing too. You got hit A and you got to keep going to mesh, clean up, merge by distance. You see, it removes 72 vertices that was on top of each other. Whenever you do, hold up, remember, whenever you're messing with a mesh and you're moving this mesh and doing that mesh, it always gonna be them vertices over top of each other. So you gotta keep those in mind. Okay. This. I'm gonna hit Control B to make it. You know, most things in life don't have no sharp edge. They have that little they have a circular groove on them at the end. So Control B. The name escapes me right now. See, there it is right there. I can just leave it like that. Like that. And you see that? Now it looks like the neck and the shoulder are actually a part of each other. It's not coming in at some weird. And that's how the neck is. Okay, well. Control B. I'll make it very slight this time. And you just can add a couple loop cups to it. I'm hitting my mouse wheel to make it more better. I forgot what that stuff called. It's not called edges. Well, it'll come to me. Alright, so the shape looking more realistic. Now, see, we almost done. I said all I want to do is make the shape of the head. Make the shape of the head. So I want to come back here. I'll put it in vertex mode. I'll put it on proportional editing. I hit Control Y. Just put it out a little bit. Let me see if it'll come out the way I want. Control Y for the back of the head. Just a little. I go to the top. Hit Control Z. GZ. Let's bring it up just a little. And see our shape is coming along. But the thing that's messed up now is this side right here. So I got it in vertex mode. I can clip this in. I can hit my GX key and watch what happens. You see that? It's forming the shape of that damn head. Look, it's the shape of the head. Control G. I'm going to put it back. Control G. I'm going to shape it up some more. GX. You can bring it as much as you want to. I just want to make the chin look believable. A believable chin. And that. And then, that's the shape right there. But then, people, on your behalf, you can click on different vertices, and make slight adjustments. GX, like I'm doing now. I don't like what's going on my neck with this arm. I take it off proportional editing. And for this, I have to take it off of this. I can click back on here, GX. You see, you just can pull it out and make your own slight adjustments to it. See, but that's it, people. So now, when you're doing your modeling, see, it looks decent. And there's one more thing I'm gonna do before I go. Now I'm on an i5 computer. It's not super fast. Okay, I'm gonna click right here. I'm just gonna adjust it some more. See, you can make slight adjustments. GX, just bring it out some more. You can make slight, or you can pull it in if you want to. You can pull it out, pull it in. But you see right now, like I said, when you make those simple meshes, you got the shape of a head. It's shaped like a head. I want to add one. I'm gonna go back to object mode. I'm gonna go to subdivision surface and see. Let's see how it look. My i5 is gonna take a couple seconds, so we gotta wait a couple seconds. See, I got I hope it don't crash on me. I wonder why I look like that. It didn't like that earlier. But I can go back to edit mode if you need to go back to edit mode. And you can make, still slight adjustments. GX. See, like that. And close the little gaps up. GX. You can do that. And that's basically it. You see, it's a human shape. The shape of an actual head. Then, if you got sculpting skills, you can go into you can go right into sculpting. Oh, but to go into sculpting, you had to, there's one more thing I want to show too. Let me put it back in this mode. Now, I'm going to hit it again. Subdivide. And you see that? It's subdividing easily. No missing surface. Sometimes when you subdivide, it may have strange areas. It looks strange down here, though. It didn't look that way earlier. Can I select this? It may be looking strange because of the way I pulled it out. But that's not the head. My main title is the head. I'm going to do that again. Add some more subdivision. Okay, so it looks good. And then you can start doing your stuff and subdivide. Now, earlier when I did this, it didn't have these little minor areas right there. I don't know why it's not subdividing there. But hey, that's not my main topic. My main topic is, can I put a humanoid head on top of my mesh and it looks humanoid? Far better than what I had in the past. So if I can go into sculpt mode and do all my sculpting there to my heart's content. So thank you for stopping by, good people. We see now, for those who are beginner, you have the ability to make a head on your figures. You don't have to make a headless head like so many of those 3D artists do. A headless head. No, you can shape your head and put it on your object, and from there, and at least we saw when I did subdivide my head, it was clean subdivision. See right there, clean subdivision. Except when I moved it, look how I moved that stuff around because it didn't look right, but that was still minor. When I did it earlier, it was perfect. It was perfect. Now you want to do it again. You're going to have them little flaws right there. But I can fix that too, couldn't I? But I can fix it by using that S0 stuff again. But I don't want to hold you up. You remember what I did that when I did my edge loop? I hit SZ0, SY0. That will fix up in here. But I don't want to hold you all up. I accomplished what I want to accomplish. I showed you it's possible without spending months on it to shape that head. And it just takes a little bit of time now, to put my hair on it, to make the front of my face look more, more three-dimensional. Right now, it's just flat. But thank you for stopping by. I hope you got a little bit of insights out of this lesson. If you're new to Blender or any 3D package, don't give up. Keep pushing, because as you keep doing it day in, several times a week, ideas and concepts will come to you as they have. I can see they come to me. Now, when I make my little basic meshes now in the future, I can make a complete basic mesh. I don't have to have that damn blockhead. I used to just have the blockhead. I don't have to have a blockhead anymore. I can give the block a little bit more human dimensions. Till the next time in the family, to the family, peace.